What's up, guys? Average Kiwi Guy here. How y'all doing? So we got another look at a new Marvel movie that's coming out. Yes, another one. This is Ant-Man and the Wasp, the sequel to Ant-Man. I gotta say, I actually really liked Ant-Man. I thought it was funny. It had a really cool cast in it. I thought Paul Rudd was great as Ant-Man, and then Evangeline Lilly now stepping up to be the Wasp. Michael Douglas there as sort of Hank Pym, the old badass who sort of had already been a superhero without anyone knowing and sort of retired, and he's trying to keep his tackles safe. I liked it. I wasn't so fussed on the villain. I thought Yellow Jacket wasn't so good, but I liked the whole shrinking and the strength and like all that stuff. And then obviously we saw him in Civil War, and now he can go big. So that's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool to see how they can. Now that he's established his origins and he's sort of been a little bit in, Civil War, and I'll say he'll be in Avengers as well, coming out in April. It's going to be cool to see him sort of solidify as a hero. So that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm eager to see this. I'm eager to check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. San Francisco.
I just have one question. When Cap needed help, if I'd asked you, would you have come?
I guess we'll never know.
Whoa.
But if you had, you'd have never been caught.
So she was already the Wasp before then? Okay.
I do some dumb things, and the people I love the most, they pay the price.
Thanks to you, we had to run.
Whoa.
We're still running.
Let's go.
Okay. So this aftermath of the whole thing, I guess? I don't know. Real heroes. What the hell? They're going nuts with the shrinking stuff and the growing.
Maybe you just need someone watching your back.
Got that now.
Like a partner.
Damn.
Hold on. You gave her wings? Blasters. So you didn't have that tech available for me. No, I did.
Not as good as her, though. Okay. So they're going nuts with the whole shrinking and growing thing, but shrinking other things like buildings and growing Pez dispensers and like cars going up and down with these gadgets and stuff. It's like, all right, okay. I hope that doesn't take over too much, like it's used properly. So hopefully it'll be all right. But I don't know. It was just like, okay, like so you made a building with a fully usable thing, because like that just shrunk. It's not like it turned into a bag. Like it had a fully big handle built into it. He just picks it up. All right. I don't know, like the Ant-mobile, I guess, it can shrink and go down and all the rest of it. I don't know. Hopefully that's not the focus there. But I like the fact that they're bringing Wasp into this. I really do, because Ant-Man and the Wasp, that's a big partnership for Marvel in the comics and stuff like that. So I'm glad she's there now. Her suit, I mean, it's not yellow and black. I thought it'd have a little more yellow in it, just to sort of go with the Wasp sort of thing. But they're going more. I think it's a more toned down yellow. It's not the same. It's sort of not a comic book like one. So that's fine. I don't mind that. You don't want anything like, you've already had Yellow Jacket, so you don't need. You want to have something a little different, right? And yeah, and like him sort of going, wait, you gave her wings? And he's like, yeah, and blasters. So, I mean, Wasp had blasters because he's like stinging people. So, that's cool. That's cool. I do like her suit because it's similar to Ant-Man's, but it's different enough to have her own sort of style to it. So that's cool. So they seem to be on the run. So I'm trying to think like where this must be after the Avengers. This must be after Infinity War. Which will be interesting to see like what roles they play there, because they're mentioning Civil War. They're mentioning Civil War there, and like how if he had asked her to come and help, would she have done it? And he's like, yeah, but if I had gone, you wouldn't have been caught, sort of thing. So I don't know if she was the Wasp before. They obviously at the end of Ant-Man, they showed her the suit, like she had her mom's suit there, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. It's gonna be to see like where it sits in the timeline. Normally, it's pretty much right after each other. They're like pretty, a straight line timeline-wise. But it's gonna be interesting to see. Good to see. Looks like most of the original cast are back. Michael Pena, I see, is there. He was hilarious in the first one. I thought that was fantastic. Michael Douglas, all that, sweet. Looks like Lawrence Fishburne's in it as well. I don't mind Lawrence. I think he's pretty cool. He seems to pop in and out of different shows and movies and stuff like that. I think he's just, does what he wants now, so that's pretty cool. Seems to be like he creates the bad guy. I think it's this sort of guy in the mask with the, it's gray with the red dots and stuff. So what I can see from the sort of premise of it all, and in the credits and stuff, looks like his name's Ghost. I'm not familiar with him at all. Apparently he used to be an Iron Man foe, but an Iron Man villain. But I mean, that's cool. I think, maybe I'm not sure if he's the actual villain or not, but this is the one they're showing. Apparently he's like a stealth guy. He's can go invisible and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool. He looks like a freaking hunter from Destiny. That's all I can see there. It's like it's like a Destiny cosplay. So that's cool. I mean, I'm not sure if he's the main. Like, a lot of these movies have multiple bad guys. Maybe he's like a gun for hire or something like that. Not sure, but it seems that the scene with Lawrence Fishburne in it, there was a guy's hand kind of freaking out, and he was in this like sort of chamber. And he's sort of like, his hand's all flicking around, and it kind of looks like that ghost's hand. I don't know. And Lawrence Fishburne seems to be there, so maybe he creates him or something. But yeah. So I mean, that'll be interesting. Interesting to see like who ends up being the bad guy, and hopefully improves on Marvel's bad guy problem that they seem to normally have. Apart from Spider-Man, I thought Vulture was pretty good. But we'll see with Black Panther, we'll see with Thanos and Avengers, and then obviously now with Ant-Man and the Wasp. So we'll see. But I mean, like, overall, like, looking at the trailer, it seems pretty cool. It seems pretty cool. Like, it looks like it's still got the humor. They're trying to make it, kind of funny. The gadgets seem to be playing a big part in it. Like I said at the start, like, I'm worried a little bit about that, like shrinking cars and using it and all the rest of it. They seem to be like in like one of the scenes like in a submarine. I think actually like shrunken down to like molecular levels. So maybe that's like a side project that they're doing to sort of study, subatomical, whatever. But I think the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is the Ant-Man and the Wasp fighting together, like seeing that sort of partnership. Because she looks badass. She looks really, really, really cool. She like her fighting and all the rest of it. She looks better than Ant-Man. Just I think just Scott's kind of got the hang of the shrinking and now the growing and stuff. He's kind of mastered that a lot, but he hasn't quite got the fighting down like I think Wasp will. So we'll see there. We'll see there. I think Hope will be able to handle the stuff pretty good. But yeah, I think I need to see a little more. I need to see a little more. Maybe a couple more trailers just to settle a few little things there. I think it's gonna be funny. I think it's gonna have the same sort of feel of the first one, but I don't know. I don't want the shrink, like the shrinking and growing's the powers that they have, right? That should always be the powers they have, not the focus of the movie. I think that's no, Ant-Man and the Wasp should be the focus. So we'll see about that. We'll see how they do, how they go with all that. But yeah. All right, guys, that's it for us. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Bye.